In Islam, there is a very big and clear relationship between our faith and our finances in the way we earn them and the way we spend them. And when it comes to spending that money, Islam also has something to say about it, because some people spend carelessly, some people spend to show off, while others withhold out of fear. But Islam teaches generosity with care. Our religion does not allow us even to waste water, even when one is having a bath by the riverside. Part of the things that are required to establish our vicegerency on earth and how we take care of the earth is how we use the resources that we are given to us by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And those resources involve a lot of things, from the resources you have in your home to the resources that are shared by a community and a society, and the resources shared by a nation. And when we get hold of these resources in a way that is halal and tayyib, it becomes important to also look at how we are spending these resources. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about this when He's addressing the qualities of the good servants of His, and He said, وَالَّذِينَ إِذَا أَنفَقُوا لَمْ يُسْرِفُوا وَلَمْ يَقْتُرُوا. He talks about those that when they spend, they are not extravagant in their spending, and at the same time, they are not miserly with their withholding. So they spend not extravagantly, and they withhold not in a way that is miserly. وَكَانَ بَيْنَ ذَلِكَ قَوَامًا, and they stand somewhere in between extravagance and miserliness. And that is the state of a believer in the way that they spend their money, in the way that they put out their resources. And now this puts out something clear. Just as we've talked about law and wisdom, the letter of the law and the spirit of the law, we've also talked about halal and tayyib. It is also important here to know that the letter of the law is mentioning them not to be extravagant and not to be miserly. So it becomes important to know that the spirit of the law does not dictate what is the extent of extravagance and what is the extent of miserliness. Someone can withhold with a gauge of his that is trying to be in the middle, and you consider him being miserly. Or someone can be so generous to the extent that he's not being extravagant, but according to your gauge, you consider them extravagant. What is being taught here is that the balance of extravagance and miserliness is not an outside judgment. It is the inward judgment that you have about yourself. You know when you're being extravagant, and you know when you're being miserly. And this is something that is important for a Muslim to know when they are trying to strike a balance between these two characteristics. So a believer, with their earning that is halal, with their earning that is tayyib, in the way they spend it, they are making sure that they are not extravagant to waste the resources, and they are not miserly to withhold out of fear, because our religion teaches us to withhold with care, and at the same time, when we are spending, we spend with care. This is the balance of Islam, and we are the middle nation.